Hi, in this episode I'd like to talk about my second major illness that I had whilst in the care and custody of Graham Chadwick. Basically, I was attending Kimber Park Primary School at the time. I really don't remember much because I was just that ill and that sick. Basically, we had no phone connected at the place that we were at, 11 Walton Avenue. We had no phone connected. There was no satellite way of communication or anything back in those days. I didn't even have mobile phones. Basically, I had come down with the chicken pox and mumps together, not separately, together. And I was basically sent to school. Regardless, apparently Diane and Graham had to go out that day to go shopping or something. Even knowing how dire my situation was, they still sent me to school anyway. I don't know how I made it to school, but I did. And basically I was sweating, I was wetting myself, I was delirious, I could hardly walk or sit or anything. I just basically laid on a mat and a half days. The school staff were very, very panicked. They didn't really know what to do because they didn't know what to do because they couldn't contact my guardians or anything to inform them that I was sick. And on my note there was no basically emergency contact or anything. Basically what had happened was I wasn't allowed to stay at school. They couldn't keep me there because I was highly contagious. But they had nowhere to send me, so basically what they did was they stuck me in the school office in the sick room where I basically slept, wet my pants until the principal and the education departments decided that they would take me to where I lived, walk me up and down Morton Street, and the first person who claimed me they would leave me with. Anyway, so I went there and the only people that got around at the time or would take responsibility for me were the people I think 2 doors down called John and Ivy, and basically I basically stayed in their spare room. And my dad came home, I don't know, a couple hours later, and they told them that I was there, and he basically came over and he got very, very mad at me. He got very, very angry for me being sick. Because I had ruined his plans or whatever. Basically I was taken home and I was sent to school the next day again. And basically he was told, no uncertain terms, you do that again, we're going to ring welfare because we really cannot have her here. My dad, knowing that there was no other options for him, got even madder and even angrier at me because of it. And basically I was confined to my room for days. My dad wasn't concerned about me. My dad wasn't concerned about his health and his safety. He wasn't concerned about me or my health or my safety. He was concerned about his health and his safety, and the primary concern that he was that I brought this disease into the house, and that basically if he caught it, his would become infertile, wouldn't be able to get Diane pregnant again. That was basically his concern. He didn't give a shit about anything else. He dumped me on my grandparents as soon as practicable, because he didn't want to take responsibility of the medical needs and etc. It basically took me a long time before I recovered and got well again. But yeah.